Today's episode is going to be really awesome. Let me tell you why. We're outside of a flea market. We're about to go in. It's going to be awesome, but this isn't any old flea market. This flea market is actually a yearly event put on by one of our antique malls that we sell at. And it's pretty special because we started this channel about a year ago, and one of my earliest episodes was me coming to this flea market, and I bought like some in-box Super Nintendo games, some stuff. It was really cool. It was a really memorable episode for me. It kind of changed things for the direction of our channel. Really made me realize that these kind of videos were what we wanted to do. But I only ever found this antique mall for us to sell at because I got an advertisement for the flea market on Facebook. It's what brought me here for the first time. The rest is history. So today should be pretty cool. We're gonna shop this flea market. We're actually gonna put some stuff in our booths and work on those just a little bit. We're gonna have a fun day, so stick around. Find anything good?
No.
It looks like the flea market's actually just a tiny bit smaller than it was last year, which is understandable, you know, because of COVID and stuff. Be interesting to see how it goes. Last year I found Hannah a multi-$100 pair of jeans, which was pretty cool. Don't know if we'll be able to do that again. I'll leave happy if I can find some toys, some trading cards, something cool, something fun. We'll see how it goes though.
So I am especially excited for this because last year when Dallas came, I actually was at work, so I couldn't come. And he found me the most beautiful pair of rare old Levi jeans that I sold immediately for $200. I was super excited about it. So hoping I have that kind of luck today. But I mean, even just checking it out, it's really cool.
See anything?
No, they've got salt and pepper shakers for $2 a piece.
Very nice.
They're really cute.
It's kind of interesting because some of the booths here are very clearly they sell inside. Brought some stuff out, like, so there's nothing here I haven't already looked at.
True.
There's one guy with toys here that was here last time, but like I bought some stuff from him last time. He doesn't seem to have anything new. Just same stuff, yeah.
I overheard somebody say something about, well, I keep all this stuff in a trailer and it comes out at the next flea market. So I think he just does this once a year. He's got some beautiful stuff though. Yeah.
Well, let's keep taking laps, try to find something.
I found a table of all Pyrex. Holy cannoli. Little primary set. They're so pretty. Some Fire King. Another primary set. Hot darn.
That's okay. Everything's stored in a trailer until next time I come out here.
It's got some amazing stuff. So I'm still in the same Pyrex booth, but they've got a ton of these like vintage ball glasses, and they have a coffee grinder, but this one actually has this little jar. Mine doesn't have its jar, and I'm really sad because I need to make a jar so I can actually use it. I really love it.
I literally just turned my camera off. I just put it in my pocket because my battery's already kind of low. Forgot to charge it last night because I'm a terrible human being, but I had to go find Hannah because I found something. Give me money. I found something. Check this. Thank you so much.
Well, you're welcome.
I had to get the cash from the boss.
You know that.
Look at this. Here, hold
my
this.
gosh.
Hold this. Best. I don't usually do too well at flea markets. I prefer to go dig through the trash. These people already dug through the trash for me. These are pogs, baby. No slammers, but they're pogs, and you know what? Instant memories on some of this stuff. I mean, I had to have some of these. I must have had the same little book full of them. This may be the first time we've bought pogs. Oh my gosh. It's like a mech suit. Yeah, he's just wearing a suit, but it's clearly like a Gundam ripoff. We were sent some pogs in the mail one time, but I don't think I've ever bought any on the channel. All right, we'll have to go through these a little bit closer later. Hey, best flea market find ever as far as I'm concerned.
How cute are these pet beds? Pants? Mochi. They would never use them. They're very particular about where they sleep. Jeans on bags. That's what they like.
I'm pretty sure This is a slammer. Isn't that a slammer?
It could be.
It's got, I mean, it's the right dimensions. Here, hold this. It fits right in there. Gotta be a slammer.
For sure.
Bruh. Let's see how it can do. How much for the lone pog?
$1.
Okay.
Ready?
The last single dollar.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Custom t-shirts and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Hannah found the ponies.
Some ponies.
There's a lot.
And potentially a spider in this box.
Ooh.
Box of ponies.
Yeah, so he was a...
Ooh, I spot some clothes behind these Ronald McDonald hats. Let's go check them out. Some vintage shirts. Oh, wow. I mean, that's fair. It's about how much I would price them for. Those are pretty. I always love the Levi's that have different washes. They just look a little bit more interesting than your typical blue. Oh, that's beautiful.
That's the longest I've had to wear a face mask outside since all this COVID nonsense started. It sucks. It's still a little bit hot here in Phoenix. It's not crazy. Like, I'm not dying right now. It's just hot enough to work up a sweat walking around there. I prefer the air conditioning of the thrift stores personally. It's just me. But we're leaving with pogs. So I guess I should have known, because I've been concerned this whole time we've been making these videos for a year and a half. Never really found any pogs. Why? Didn't go to flea markets. Gotta go to flea markets for the pogs. Probably have to stop in here a couple times today because this flea market usually causes the store to be so busy that our stuff gets moved around a little bit and whatnot. What's that? You guys might recall that we just brought a bunch of Thomas the Tank stuff here, and I'm noticing a few of our name brand Thomas the Tank cars are gone. Almost most of them, not all of them, but most of them. But someone has actually bought every single loose piece that we had. So luckily yesterday, or a couple days ago, in the last few days worth of episodes, I found a big bag full of loose pieces at the bins, and I was hoping to take them to a new booth. That might not actually happen because it just sells so fast here. All gone.
All right, I am inside at my booth, and since this flea market's going on, I decided I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of like a pop-up shop thing with all of my color block jeans. So I brought all those today, and I've got this clothes rack here to put them up, and we're gonna give them a shot. Hopefully people like them, and we can sell quite a few of them. So I did bring just a few things to pop in the booth. Little pickle keeper. I did sell my other one. That's funny. I was thinking last night when I was pricing, I was like, maybe it's in there, but maybe not, and it's not. This little enamel bowl, pop that down there. I sold the bowl that was in that place last night. That is convenient. And just a little Pyrex bowl that I don't need in my kitchen anymore, so we're just gonna get rid of it. Sure, pop it on the Pyrex shelf.
Look at these custom creations. Let's go. I don't know if we've ever showed off so many of them at one time on the channel.
I don't think we have either.
This is a new one. Hannah just made a pair like this for the first time. Very nice. This is her typical make. That's what she normally does. We've been trying new things though. Pretty dope. I'm super pumped about those pogs. I really properly am. I can't wait to get home and look at them and see if they invoke as much nostalgia in you as they do me. But let's see if we can go to this Desert Industries and find some more pogs. That's not really gonna happen, but we've been here a good bit recently. it's really the only thrift stores that are consistently putting good stuff in lock boxes. So it's really the only place I have any hope to go find some Pokemon cards and, you know, stuff like that. We post a Monday video every Monday on our other channel, Rubber Duck Yellow. Go subscribe if you haven't, where we do Pokemon stuff. It's Pokemon Day, right? And so I'm always trying to find something at the thrift store for that episode, Pokemon related. Doesn't always happen, but trying today. But I'm not feeling too lucky. I kind of doubt it's going to be there, but we have to believe, right? We have to believe.
Yes. So last time we were here, I didn't get to check any of the dolls because there was like 400 kids in this aisle and I couldn't get in here. But today we're going to give it a shot. Ball. It's not looking too hopeful today. Close. There are so many dolls here, it's insane. Lol. Not what I'm looking for. Also lol. Wish there was stuff in it. All right, it's not looking good. Oh well, we'll find something else. So that's very interesting. I'm guessing it's supposed to be a salt and pepper shaker, but there's only one, so maybe it's Parmesan, who knows? I guess you could use it for whatever you want. Get creative. There's a ton of stuff in these racks, but not a ton of stuff, you know what I mean?
Could I take a look at the Pokemon cards?
No. No, yeah, sure.
Same style as those popcorn Wheaton glasses that I get. They're really cute. I mean, without the like popcorn or salad pattern on them, I don't really want them, but it's kind of cool to see just the plain ones. These are kind of cute. They're doing a lot of reorganization here, so it's kind of crowded.
Ask and you shall receive. All I wanted was Pokemon cards, and I got it. And check this out. Just pulled this right off the shelf. Actually, I watched someone else pull it off the shelf. Looks like he put it back. Okay, you look familiar.
I knew you guys had a YouTube channel. Oh.
Spotted the lone Pyrex bowl. It's the Colonial Mist. Ooh, $8. Ugh. Doesn't have a lid. Bummer. DI let me down on a price? That's a first.
Pretty pumped we came here because Monster Hunter, are you serious? Let's go. Lots of good games. This is really interesting though. I can't believe this. I can't believe it. This is super homemade. This is like that label's printed off a printer. Like somebody tried to make their own card game just like me and Hannah are trying to. They marketed it like this, and I know it's very interesting. But the books of Ryu, I guess that's the rules. There's 2 starter decks here. I'm buying this for research purposes.
It'd be fun. They made up for it because here's 2 more and they're both $1. Yay, we'll get these. That's a good find. These are interesting though. They're plastic. which, I mean, I assumed so because they're so thin. I was like, that is a very thin piece of glass. But yeah, we're good. We don't need those, but we do need these.
Ask and you shall receive. I wanted Pokemon cards and I got them, but I gotta take the receipt to the lockbox and get them. Thank you so much. Yeah.
I'm crushed. I just saw a guy and he has a cart full of dolls and there's like 4 or 5 Bratz dolls in his cart. I just missed him. I'm so sad.
Y'all want to go to Walmart? Why not?
Going to the Walmart.
Go to the Walmart. Hannah may or may not have referred to a cello as a giant violin.
Did not.
That might have happened. You'll never know. The newest expansion of Pokemon cards is called Champion's Path, and they're impossible to get right now because that's just how this works. It's the closest we've ever come. An empty display box. Haven't even seen a display box yet. There's nothing here. It's ripped. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh no. Nightmare scenario. Nightmare scenario, where is it? I think it should be right here. Sweet tea, yeah. My life is in ruins.
Oh no.
I'm so thirsty. All right, let's wrap this video up. We're gonna have a little bit of a change of a setting because over here in this room that I normally use for our other channel, it's a perfect little top-down space to look at the stuff that we picked up. So let's do that. Let's look at all the stuff we picked up. Hannah, start with your bowls here. Actually, you talk about them. I'll show them off to the camera here. You got 2 of them, 2 different sizes, right? What are these? They look quite special.
They are Pyrex bowls. I don't know the name of the pattern of them, but this is honestly the best conditioned Pyrex bowls I've seen in a long time.
I think so too. They look very special. I've never seen this fancy of a print.
It's a less common pattern for sure, but they look like they've basically been sitting in a china cabinet and never used.
Yeah. Well, are you gonna put these in your antique mall booth, or you think you're gonna put those on eBay?
I'll probably put them in the antique mall. I don't think they're super valuable, but they were definitely worth $1 a piece.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
for sure.
Well, that's the great thing about Deseret. Anytime we do find stuff there, it's pretty cheap. Is that all you got today?
That's it.
Okay. Well, I'm very excited to get to these pogs, but we'll do that last because I just want to look at a bunch of them close. That's the whole reason we're in here in this room. I just want to get this out of the way real quick too. This was a really random buy, almost an impulse buy, but I'm happy I did. Our other channel that we normally use this space for, I'm doing an ongoing series where I examine random card games, and we eventually are going to make our own. I've even been designing cards with us and our cats on them, artwork, full, real cool stuff. But I like looking at, this is almost homemade. Someone kind of homemade this, probably tried to sell it at Comic-Cons or something. I don't know. I don't know if they tried to sell it at Comic-Cons or what, but like there's no official barcode. It's very kind of customized. So I bought this to film an episode for on our other channel and just kind of explore someone else's attempt to do the same thing. I find this very interesting. Design choices, artwork choices, just stuff I really want to explore. So that was actually kind of like low-key find of the day just because of my excitement for that kind of thing. So that was neat. I bought this bag of Pokemon cards, and honestly, as soon as we're done filming this episode you're watching, I'm going to cut the camera here and I'm going to start recording for our Monday Pokemon episode. This is all I wanted when I went out today. I've been putting off shooting this episode for this week's Monday's video on our other channel because I need this kind of thing, and I'm very excited to find out what's in here. So if you're interested in that, definitely go over to our other channel and you can find out there. These came in the mail today. You don't really need to know about these either, but we're opening these on the other channel too. But I bought some video games for our collection. This one's not for our collection because we already have it though. I'll probably switch this case into another PS2 case and then keep this one and sell the other one. I'm most interested though in this Monster Hunter. I almost said Monster Rancher. Monster Hunter 3 Try? Or just Monster Hunter Try, I guess, is the name of it. I haven't ever played a Monster Hunter game on Wii, so you guys that are in the know, definitely comment below and let me know if I should give this one a try on the Wii. I kind of fear that the motion, if it has motion controls, maybe it'll be bad. It allows you to play with a Pro controller or a Link, the better controller, so maybe it doesn't have motion controls. I don't know. I'm not gonna sit here and find out. But let me know in the comments below if you think I should play that for sure. And then I got 3 nonsense games, just filler stuff. I'm like more than a third, well more I think now than a third of the way through my Wii collection. Maybe even finally approaching half. I don't know. I haven't counted the numbers recently for my week collection, but I've been buying a lot, so I've got a lot of the filler out of the way, which means I'm on to the hopefully playable stuff. But it is nice to fill in those small filler holes when I do come across them. I'm actually interested in this game. Kind of looks good. You guys will have to let me know if that one's good too. I haven't played that either. Okay, I think that's all the regular stuff. Hannah, you're fine of the day?
Yeah.
You can't really,
it's my only find, so.
you can't top that. That's awesome. Well, let's take a look at these pogs. Hannah, while I start to sift through these, why don't you tell me your history, your memories of pogs? I'd love to start there, because I don't think you quite had any obsession with them or anything like that, right?
Definitely not. My brother had a collection of pogs. They were in one of those...
Jesus pog?
Nice. They were in one of those...
Stickman Jesus pog? Okay, keep going, I'm sorry.
Those giant, big, cylindrical tubes or whatever.
Yeah.
And I remember the top slammer he had a slammer and a pog, the same thing, and they were of pool balls. So it was an 8-ball on top and then a couple of pool balls around it in the background. And that's my most vivid memory. So if you say pogs to me, I think of pool balls.
Okay, interesting.
But he showed me how to play, and it was always really fun. I never got into it enough to be good at it. But
Two-gun kids, some of these are funny.
I'm sure there are a lot of strategies to playing pogs.
I honestly, I remember some of these. I definitely had some of these. It's awesome. Honestly, I don't think we ever played with any serious rules. Wow, pog and potatoes, my favorite. Okay, well, that's my favorite pog right there.
Great.
I'm going to set aside some of my favorites. It's important to note as we go through these, and you guys definitely comment below if you see anything you remember here. I'm honestly interested in a conversation with you guys about your memories of this kind of thing too, because we all probably have some pog memories. But the best part about this is that this is a pog micro tournament pack. The World Pog Federation. The fact that that is even a thing is so awesome. But there's a lot of Pog branded stuff in here, which makes me happy. Because right now, the only Pog stuff we have is current remake aftermarket stuff, which is really cool. But there's a lot of Jesus Pogs in here. That's pretty funny too. It's pretty good. Giraffe. Some of this is definitely invoking some memories in me though. There's some gymnastic Pogs.
I've always wondered, because my only memory of pogs was just having them, I've never actually purchased any of them.
Yeah.
Where did you get pogs? Did you buy them at the store in a pack?
That's actually a really, really good question. You could definitely buy them in the store at the pack, and there was branded stuff. These pogs all have pog markings on the back, but it was a pretty quick fad, so there was, of course, other aftermarket stuff instantly you could get. I wasn't old enough during the fad to know. I'm sure more Jesus Pogs. I'm sure there was tournaments, and this was probably secured at a Pog tournament. I can't imagine what that was like. It's not anything Jesus rules. It's not anything I ever experienced. Strike 3. That's pretty funny. So yeah, you can buy it at stores. More Jesus Pogs, but I don't know. What does it say? Drink Pog. Okay, that's one of my favorites too. I love the weird ones, but I don't know where you went to get the special stuff, because there weren't stores full of slammers, but this is a Springfield, Illinois slammer, really pretty close to where Hannah's from.
Yeah,
kinda. I'm sure at the time this stuff was probably in gift shops. You just could also go into all the local gift shops and buy the stuff too.
See, 8-ball.
That's what you remember?
It wasn't exactly like that one, but it was, a pool ball.
That's pretty funny. This one just says jellyfish. Yeah, so, but I don't know, I don't know where you got the special stuff. I'm sure there was other collectible type stores that would have some of this stuff, but it was such a quick fad, kind of, that, there's just no telling. But to answer your question for where I got them, we got all ours at yard sales. So I was so unaware of pop culture at that age that I don't know that I even had them when they were popular. My grandmother bought me a literal huge 1-gallon plastic Ziploc bag full of them, and that was what I had. And then subsequent to that, we would always pick them up at the yard sale. So I had several bags full at one point, but I was just a little trash rat like I am now, a little trash lifer, and I just kept all of them. Pray hard. I just kept all of them that I ever came across. John 3:16. We really got to the Jesus stuff now. Pirate. KO. Iguana Ball, my favorite. I love how some of them there's just no poison. I remember all the nonsense stuff like that. I definitely had these weird poison ones. Ooh, there's a thick plastic. Very nice. So, let me recap what I was just talking about. I'll tell you what I do know and what I don't know.
Wait.
What did you see? The poison 8-ball one?
I think I remember that one.
Okay, good. Well, let me sum up what I do and don't know about Pogs. I have no idea officially how to play. It was about like how we thought we knew how to play Pokemon when we were kids before I learned the actual rules, where we just kind of stacked them up, threw slammers on them. But like, I don't know what happens at tournament play, because you know they made like the slammers you're talking about. You're talking about big metal tube like that, right?
No, I have no idea what that is.
Well, I had slammers that were like this, man. They were just like all these Pogs stacked up, big metal tube, and like. Are you just showing up to a Pog tournament with your biggest slammer and going nuts? I have no idea what official Pog rules were, or if there even was such a thing. I don't know. I don't know any of that. I just know I had a sandwich bag full of them, and I certainly think we should figure out what the actual rules were and try to play. That would be fun. That's all I know. If you guys were old enough to buy Pogs new from the store, definitely let us know where you got them, what kind of stores you ended up buying them from. Because I know weird stuff was in gift shops at a certain point. I definitely kind of remember seeing that. But I definitely don't personally have any memories of going to Walmart and buying Pogs then. That certainly never happened. So what was your favorite one you saw?
Probably these like skeleton poison ones. There was one. Oh,
just because you remember them?
This one here. I think I remember that one too.
Yeah. Well, I set aside the weird ones here that just made me lulz. I just love Iguana Ball, because why not? And drink Pogs, just because. Wow, Pog and potatoes, my favorite. That
might be my
favorite thing. I have a water bottle around here that has weird. I just put weird stickers like that on. This is probably my favorite. Warrior #1 Universal. At first I thought it was very Gundam-esque, but it's like a dude in a mech suit. I don't know what's going on there. Pretty cool. That one was probably my favorite. I'm happy to finally bring home some vintage Pogs. The only other time I've seen Pog stuff out in the wild has been like some of the fancier toy stores we've been going to as of late. They have had, I'm gonna put the slammers here together. Super dope. Look at that slammer. They've had a couple like books full of them, and they've been quite expensive. So, this is our first real Pog haul, and I'm happy about it. I'm very happy about it. But you guys comment below and let me know your experience with Pogs. Definitely interested to hear some funny stories, because I know they've come up on the channel before, and you guys have told me some interesting stuff. But I just, out of all the stuff that I had as a kid that has now been thrown away, it's definitely top 3, my bag of Pogs I wish I could get back. A couple video game items that I had I wish I could have back, and then Pogs. For sure. That's awesome. And the fact they're in that case, I think what I might actually do with this, oops, the case is a little warped. I'm dead serious about this. I think I'll just keep that on display in here.
I like it.
It kind of fits in with my trading card stuff here, I think. I'll find a nice place to hang it. That's everything we got. What's your favorite thing that we got today? Just your bowls?
I'm gonna go with Pogs. I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
It's been a long time coming.
My favorite episodes we've shot on the channel have always been the ones where we bring home a lot of something and get to sit here and dig through it together and then talk about it with you guys. That wasn't as big as a haul as it could have been to do that. It was a very small one, but I'm glad we got to do it. And hopefully we luck out sometime soon and bring home way more Pogs, and we'll definitely do that again. But comment below if you'd like to see us play. You know what? Would it be better? Comment below. Would it be better for us to go figure out the actual rules of Pogs and play it, or just make up the rules ourselves? I feel like that'd be more fun. Play by our childhood rules.
I wouldn't even know what my childhood rules were.
I think I remember how. I think we just stacked them up and just knocked them down and acted like we were playing for keeps or something. But I don't know what we did.
I think we did like you get one, and then the next round is 2 of them, and then you gotta keep flipping them until you flip them all over.
Maybe we also drew a circle on a piece of cardboard and you try to knock them out, and you keep what you know. Something like you did with marbles or something. I don't know. We could definitely make up some rules, is all I'm saying. But that's it, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for checking those Pogs out with us. I'm pretty happy about it. Let me just reiterate, go over to our other channel if you want to see what's in this bag. I'm excited about this bag because there's also like, there's some Yu-Gi-Oh cards in there, which I'm super into. There's some other random obscure card games, I think. Just 4 or 5 random cards in there. And then there's a few cards in sleeves that like you just can't see what they are. So I'm very excited about that. Oh, I love days like today. It was cool. We got to go to a flea market.
Yeah.
It's probably the 4th or 5th time on this channel we've been to a flea market. It's the 2nd time we've been to that one. Flea markets and yard sales are just so weird here in Phoenix. It's definitely like this week alone is like the start of yard sale season here. We get a lot of comments on the channel either asking why we don't go to yard sales or suggesting we do, and that's always difficult because like we have a good handful of yard sale videos throughout the history of our channel, but not like a lot of them. Because here we went to a lot more when we lived in different states, but since we've lived here in Phoenix, it's never been conducive to us because it's a different time of year than it usually is for the rest of you because of the heat and things like that. But we'll go to some now that yard sale season's here. But we prefer bigger sales, almost more flea markets. Like last year, the bulk of our yard sale season, we just went to the big church sales and stuff. The places where you almost expect things like those pogs to show up. The first Beyblades I ever bought on this channel were literally like this month last year when the yard sale season started up and we could go to church sales. I bought the biggest bag of Beyblades I've still bought to date. So I'm looking forward to that now that this time of the year is here. But I just share that so you kind of know what to look forward to. Hopefully some big church sales if we can find them when they come up. And I'm pretty excited about that. You didn't get anything at the flea market?
No, there was one thing that I liked. It was like this big psychedelic looking box.
Right.
But I didn't like it enough to even ask what the price was. It was just not something I need.
Yeah. Well, the only thing I inquired about the price even was the pogs. He said $3. I was like, nope, not haggling. We'll take $3 for a thing full of pogs, please. Yeah. So yeah, it was small. It was half the size it was last year, but obviously we have a lot of involvement with that antique mall, so we'll go back again next year. Maybe even we'll sell at it next year. We thought about doing it this year, but every bit of stock that we would have had to sell was already in our booths, and most of the people there, about half the people had booths in there. The other half were just flea market people that pop up wherever they can, and we don't have a setup ready to go to do that. But we'd like to with clothes. We'd like to sell our clothes at flea markets, which we have done. Actually, we did a little bit of that before we had this channel. That was a long time ago. But thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. Comment below what's your favorite thing that we got. Comment below your Pog stories. I'd love to hear them. I maybe even would like to especially hear some made-up Pog rules if you and your siblings ever played with some made-up Pog rules. Let us know that below. And then before you get out of here, check out our merch store, Tito'sTrash.com. Show them the back, Hannah. Hit them with it. Hit them with the trash life. Hashtag trash life. This is our newest merch line, and we're also doing a thing where if you post on social media your thrift finds, your yard sale finds, etc., hashtag it trash life. We're going to be doing some giveaways and stuff real soon on a live stream by looking at your hashtags on social media. That's how we're going to find you. So add that hashtag to whatever you're already doing. And then before you get out of here, also check out our public Discord. It's a place where you can come chat with us and show us what you've picked up over there as well. It's a pretty fun place. It's my favorite part of this channel is our Discord. It's a lot easier to have kind of interactions with a lot of you over there than it is in the comments section below. So go check that out if you haven't already. And I don't know what else. Hit the subscribe button. Help us get to 10,000 subs before the year's over. We're getting pretty close. 10,000 is gonna feel like a real milestone. 5 was cool, but it didn't feel real. I think 10 is gonna cement us as YouTubers. I think I can finally tell people, "What do you do for a living, bro?" I think I can finally go, "I'm a YouTuber, man," if we hit 10,000. Deal?
Yeah. Right now you're like, I make YouTube videos.
I do weird things, man. It's real hard to explain. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. We do post daily videos on this channel, so make sure you come back tomorrow and check us out then. And until then, peace out.